The number of COVID cases continues to rise in Indiana and across the nation. Sadly, many of our neighbors are dying. Roughly half of Hoosiers aged 12 and up are vaccinated. So what do you say to somebody whose loved one has died from COVID? Joining me now live from Chicago is Dr. Eileen Sierra, a licensed clinical psychologist and founder of the Sierra Center for Behavioral Health. First off, good morning to you, doctor. Thanks for being here and talking about this.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
Not a problem. The first topic you want to talk about, it's important not to blame the victim. Does that happen? Is that a big problem?
You know, it is. And this isn't just COVID and this isn't just death. This is a human nature thing. When something scares us, we try to get distance from it, right? And so even pre-vaccine, when people were dying of COVID, one of the first questions might be, well, were they wearing a mask? Were they following the rules? Now it might be, were they vaccinated, right? And this is a way for people to, again, get some emotional distance so they can feel like, well, I'm safe. I don't have to worry about this because I'm safe. I'm doing whatever. So it's a human nature thing to do, but it's not the thing that people need to hear when they're grieving.
And speaking of things to hear, this may surprise people, this piece of advice from you, which is do not offer spiritual remarks. Is that hard and fast or something you found from talking to people or clergy or what have you?
Yeah, so this is an interesting point, and I know it sounds counterintuitive because religious and spiritual beliefs can be an immense source of comfort, especially when grieving. But here's how they can be used in a way that's not helpful, right? When somebody says they're in a better place or you'll see them soon, these are things that we often hear a lot. It shuts down the conversation. So if someone is talking to you about their grief, it means they're trusting you enough to let their hair down, really let their feelings out. And you don't want to shut down the conversation. And that's what spiritual platitudes do. They end the conversation and the person on the other side might feel like their grief is minimized or they shouldn't feel that way because of whatever you just said. So we want to keep the dialogue open, which is often not the result that spiritual platitudes have.
All right, we only have about a minute left, so I'm going to put a couple of these together. And the couple of last ones, don't shame the person who's grieving, and also do not avoid talking about death. What can you tell us about those?
Yeah, so don't shame the person. So what sometimes happens is we have a grief reaction that we may not understand. And so the person listening might be like, well, you don't even know them that well. Why are you so upset? People have grief feelings for a whole range of reasons. We just want to let them be. And then what was the other one again?
Which is don't avoid talking about the death.
Don't avoid talking about it, right? So oftentimes what happens is the person, we're talking to the person who's grieving, and if they don't bring it up, we don't want to say anything because we don't want to make them feel bad or make them think about it if they're not thinking about it. I promise you they are thinking about it. If it's on your mind, it's on their mind. So please bring it up. Please ask the question. They will be relieved. I can almost guarantee that.
All right, and the last one, we're basically out of time. We've heard a lot of don'ts. What can we say that's helpful?
You can say, I love you. I'm here for you. I'm in this with you every step of the way. Let me bring you dinner. How can I be helpful? Anything that conveys solidarity, love, compassion, always a win.
Dr. Sierra, great advice. Thanks for being here. We do appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right, if you'd all like to learn more about Dr. Sierra and her center, go to fox59.com/links.